Hi everybody. I want to tell everybody thank you for subscribing to my channel and all the beautiful messages. This video is not only for my YouTube channel, this is for my Facebook page as well. It's boosting, and I'm thankful for both of them coming together. So I figured, that the only way to let them know how I feel is to tell you guys and send that positive energy towards you. Now, I've been away the past couple of days, and I've did some me time, that much needed me time. I needed to figure some things out in my life, and starting to see a little bit clear why the directions that they've taken, and you know what I mean. In life, sometimes you just need that aha moment, like, yeah, now I understand why I did that, kind of situation. But I just recently, as in yesterday, took my level 1 Reiki class, which was very interesting. It is opening up a lot of doors for me. So this is going to be my first reading since then, and I'm kind of curious to some of the readings that's going to come out now, since my energy has changed. Because if you've anybody who's ever had a Reiki session, even if you've had it done on you, you know how it makes you feel. So yes, not only did I get a Reiki session, but now I am on my way to being a certified Reiki level 1, to being able to do it kind of situation. So yes, it was life changing. So we're gonna see, basically I'm just gonna see what happens. We're gonna pull some cards and see what the energies are like around me, as well as the energies around you. We're not going to forget about you guys, because I'm very thankful for everything, for all the subscribers. I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me. This is amazing. This is like a dream come true, for me to be able to read these cards, because I've been trying for years, and here I am, finally doing it. So, but I guess if you try hard enough and you set enough of them seeds of intention, eventually they're going to grow and blossom. So with that positive attitude, you'd be surprised how quickly things will manifest. Just a little, a little info towards you guys. But I want to take Reiki 2, which is along the way. I'm not sure when, but when I do, I can send love now, but it'll be extra boosted. So right now, I just want to send you guys some love by pulling some cards. So we're going to start off with the energy cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Absolutely love these cards. They're so beautiful. We bonded from the minute I opened them, and I think that all of my cards has been that way, not just my energy cards. I don't know, I'm just drawn to my oracle cards, like, unbelievably. Like, I almost bought some more at the Reiki class. Like, I was highly anticipating it, and then I got the car thing, so I'm trying to get so I can get back and forth to work on my own. So alright, enough about me. Angels, guides, can you bring forth some cards concerning the collective energy on this beautiful weekend, on our way into the new moon? Yes, already. And we do have some kind of a planetary alignment coming up called the Lion's Gate. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I can feel that it's pretty powerful. So we're going to check in on some energies, present energies and future energies for the collective, please, spirit, angels, and guides. And by the way, blessed be, and thank you much for the Reiki class, because I know that you guys helped pay for it. And thank you much for being present in this reading. Messages for the collective energy. Alright. Messages for the collective energy. Alright. For the week, give me 4. 1 for, okay, there's 1. That would be recent past card. Then we're going to take 1 for present, 1 for immediate future, and 1 for future, which would be like at the end of the week kind of thing. So yes, I can kind of resonate with that card that popped out, because I did just have a major spiritual experience, and I'm going to be going through it now for a while. Kind of like a transformation, you know, I mean, but this card, it's like rest and rejuvenation. That's what he's doing. He's meditating and lighting them chakras. Look at all them colors. That's so pretty. So I can resonate with that a little bit. As well as you might need it, because it could relate to that to somebody too. Alright, so present energies. Present energies. Okay. So now we want give me 1 for immediate future. Or 2. And 1 for the end of the week future. So for the first card we got, it's called Rest and Rejuvenation. Okay. This would be like it kind of in the recent past position. So what this tells me is, well, first of all, it's a 1 and a 9. That adds up to a 10. So that tells me that some kind of ending and a new beginning happened, or is going to happen, or has just happened, so to speak. And then we got rest and rejuvenation as the keywords, but yet I see him, it looks like he's sitting here meditating, as he got all these little spiral energies around him, like swirling around him. And he is in blue, so it's like he's listening to spirit. He's sitting and he's meditating. Okay. Alright. And then the next one that popped out was a number 44. It's called Woman Holding a Heart. It is in protection mode. Okay. So, this tells me that she's maybe has her heart a little guarded, so to speak, and maybe causing some financial constraint, because that's the next card that popped out was a number 13, which is a 1 and a 3, which is a 4, which is all about your foundations, your stability, and it does say financial constraints. So maybe you're having some kind of worry over, you know, something that has to do with your stability, like your job, or something coming, something that possibly is holding you back, because you do have the woman holding your heart in between, okay? But I feel that she's like her own worst enemy kind of thing. Okay, so that's the present and the recent past and the present energies. Okay, so the present energies is the woman holding the heart and the financial constraints. Okay, so we got 4 4, and then 1 and 3 equals 4, so it's like 4 4 4. I see that number all the time at work. Okay, well, anyways, let's move on. We have in the immediate future is it's a number 51. It's called Healer of the Ages, and isn't that beautiful? Like, he's got his hands up, like he's receiving and, you know, submitting the energy that's coming from, you know, through and from his hands. Okay, and he's got a halo around his head, which tells me this person is very, very intuitive, very talk to angels kind of thing. So, and it is Healer of the Ages, so it's like your angels coming in. You know what I mean? We're going to read from the book too. I'm just telling you what I'm intuitively feeling here. So then the next card is the Thinking Woman, and this represents immediate future as well. And it's a 47, which adds up to 11. It's called the Thinking Woman. So what is she thinking about? And the near future is number 46, which adds up to a 10, which is what it's the reading, energy reading started out with. So that could be significant. The Thinking Man is this one. Okay. Alright, so that's the near future position. Alright, so what I'm seeing, first of all, like I had said, it was the 10s. The beginning of the energy started with a 10, and the end of the energy is starting with a 10. So we got 4 4 4 in the middle, then we got 6 and 11. 17, which adds up to an 8. Or it could represent a 6 and 11 to whomever I'm reaching out there. Alright, so first thing I'm seeing is the Thinking Woman and the Thinking Man back to back, immediate to near future, okay? And neither one of them are looking at each other. He's looking at something that's in his hand, a crystal, actually, it looks like, and she's looking back towards something else with a book in her hand. And books are about knowledge, at least they are to me, okay? And then we got the Healer of the Ages, so this could be the energy. Could very well be my own energy, because I did just go through a Reiki class, you know. Alright, so we're going to read anyways. That's just what I'm feeling intuitively. Okay, 19. Okay, relaxation and meditation. This card shows a man in a meditative and tranquil state. The message here is that it's time to relax. You may have been busy lately, but you should soon be finding more time to let go. When you do, allow yourself to go within and open up to the peace and wisdom that are vibrating there. This card upright indicates that there should be more leisure time for you now, and more of an opportunity to engage in peaceful thinking. So make it a priority. Your connection to spirit brings great assistance, but can only be achieved through regular relaxation and meditation. Now is a great time to make sure you insert this gentle activity into your daily life. In many ways, this is far more productive than an unceasing action. I agree. So totally agree. Okay, so that, like I said, was when I asked for recent past, that's what popped out. So I feel, and I did just go through that in the recent past, which would be yesterday. So that's, and now it's, I got one more class to go to, and then I will be certified, which is absolutely stunningly beautiful. So I'm resonating with this reading already. How about you guys? Tell me in the comments. I absolutely love reading them. Alright, so then the next card that popped out, let's see if I can, okay, that was this one, rest and rejuvenation. See, it does look like he's in a meditative state. Okay, so the next one that popped out was, let's see if we can do this. Nope. Alright, try to set this up to where you guys can actually see them while I'm looking at it, and then you can get your own feelings from it. Listen to them thoughts sometimes. I mean, you'd be amazed at some of the things that you think about just out of the blue. Well, that ain't good enough either. I need a little bit higher. Almost. How about that? There we go. Alright, so it's number 44. And it is in reverse. Okay, this card reverse can indicate a state of being emotionally overwhelmed, and you may feel as though your love life was turned upside down. It can also refer to some difficulty in a family matter or close relationship. If this is the case, it's time to let go or resolve things now. There's also a possibility that this woman reverses someone who brings a negative emotion influence to your life. There may be jealousy, resentments, or even more subtle manipulations going on. Don't take things personally, but endeavor to bring greater clarity and calm self-empowerment to the situation now. And always remember to bring a loving, heartfelt energy to yourself. Absolutely. Alright. So, when we add that one and the financial constraints, which is a number 4. So we got 444. So there's a message there. Alright. And it's in the upright position. It's called restrictions concerning money. Yeah, there is restrictions concerning money when it comes to furthering something that I love, which is, of course, the Reiki class. Like, I absolutely loved it. I feel like a changed person. I can't describe, you know, the feeling that, like a change in belief system, so to speak, you know. Alright, it's number 13. It's upright. This card shows an old-fashioned safe with little money but lots of cobwebs and dust. Money may be tight at this time, so rein in your spending and be circumspect about the financial requirements in your life. This is not a time of indulgence, so be aware of what's really important and consciously choose your expenditures. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. This card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things will get better. But for now, be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and the good things you already have. Absolutely. I agree with that. So it's 444. For some reason, I keep thinking of that. And 4 is like a center of after stabilities, and, you know, and the fact that 4 is like a grounding number because you got equal amounts, first of all, which is the yin and the yang. You've got 2s and 2s, which is just about decisions and partnerships. So you got good everything. So that's what the fours kind of represent to me a little bit. I'm looking for something here. Alright, so immediate future is it's basically saying that, you know, that not only are you emotionally overwhelmed, but you got these financial constraints, okay? And that's just, it's in the immediate future. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, I mean, if this is, on one note, this is present energy. So yes, there is some kind of financial constraints, okay? Even though you did the R&R, you understand that there's financial constraints, okay? So in the near future, or immediate future, we have the Healer of Ages and the Thinking Man. Financial constraints isn't paying off for the things that you want, but it's definitely taking care of the things you need. And, you know, and as soon as we understand that, you know, sometimes what you want isn't exactly what's for your best, highest good. Okay, so number 51. Health and vitality. This powerful being brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of the divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing you resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, helping to unblock stuck energy and revitalize your life force. You may have felt this strong presence recently, or you may just be opening to the wonderful sensations now. You can call upon this missionary of a miraculous transformation whenever you need vitality, balance, or renewal. Know that at the deepest level, an important healing is taking place. This is immediate future. That's absolutely beautiful, because you know what? That is the case. They told me I'm going to have 21 days and everything's going to detox. My mind, my body, and my spirit is going to totally detox. Okay? So, yes, that makes sense to me that the Healer of the Ages will pop up, because I did even call in the angels before I actually started this reading. So, and this is the immediate future position. So that's beautiful. And number 6, this is about balance and harmony and movement. So for immediate future card, that's pretty good. Alright. So, and it was also upright. So this one is upright as well, and it's number 47, which adds up to 11. It's called the Thinking Woman. 47. Female of wisdom and understanding. This card shows a woman holding a book standing before a staircase, ready to lead you to higher understanding. This woman could be a friend who helps you express and understand your feelings, or she could be a teacher brought to your life at this time to take you in a new direction. This can also be a new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious, and aware. Or, like the Thinking Man, the card could represent a side of yourself that's ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. If so, find your voice and let your wisdom shine. That is so beautiful, and especially coming with the Healer of the Ages. So, this is beautiful. Like, the energy that I'm feeling for this is some kind of a transformation. Definite transformation, okay? Because like I said, you got the beginning that starts with a 10, and an ending of this energy reading starts with a 10. Okay, and then the 444s in the center tells me, like I said, it has something to do with your foundation and how you feel about it. And It's going to shake your foundation of love, no doubt, because the woman is holding a heart. So, you're going to have a new way of thinking about things through rest and the meditation and the rejuvenation that you just got, okay, or I just got as well. And you're going to understand how to get yourself out of these financial constraints, how, the constraint of possibly of being loved, All right, so the near future by the end of the week was the thinking man. So how convenient for the thinking woman and the thinking man to pop out. I think that's absolutely beautiful. And he showed up as upright as well. So, Male of Wisdom and Understanding upright. This card shows a man standing before an archway gazing at a crystal in his hand. He is a thoughtful and reflective man, representing the potential presence of a teacher in your life now or about to arrive soon. This person may be there to educate you in the finer details of your chosen direction, or may be there to assist you in some specific spiritual, mental, and emotional pursuits. The card is telling you to pay attention, for this could lead to great strides of personal, professional growth. Personal or professional. This man may also be a love interest coming your way, or perhaps just a new male friend. Be on the lookout for this guide in the physical world and be open to his information. Learn what you can. A new discipline, technique, course of study, or healing practice could change your life forever. Absolutely, because what's the two cards before it is the Healer of the Ages and the Thinking Woman. Okay, so and it could be a new love interest, because we do have the woman holding a heart who is in reverse. So, and she's right above this this couple here who are not right at the moment looking at each other, but there's a possibility because they are coming close to one another. Like there's no cards in between them, which tells me they are coming towards each other, even though you guys don't know it, okay? And yes, he could be the key to unlocking the ultimate everything, to possibly help guide you or guide myself, as the energy cards are resonating with me pretty good today. But you as well, collective, let me know, because, I'm seeing it. I can't help what Spirit is telling me. Alright, so that's the energies. I like the fact that we got in the immediate past the rest of rejuvenation on top of the Healer of the Ages too. So that's telling me that you are calling in this angel. You're calling in this, I feel that you're calling in this thinking man. You're calling him in by meditating and calling in your angels and calling in everybody who can aid you, as well as if you're like me and you went through that Reiki class. I'm just, maybe that's helping you to free up the love, and which will help free up the financial constraints. Alright, so Spirit, angels, guides, what's next? Let's see what's hidden in these energies. What is not being revealed in these energies? These are the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms cards by Colette Baron Reed. What is hidden in these energies? What is unseen? Spirit, angels, guides, please, and thank you for this beautiful energy reading. It did really resonate with me, so it's probably just for me, as well as I'm hoping it's for somebody else as well. That would be beautiful. But I'm deeply resonating it because I feel so different today that, it's, all I have to say is wow, So this is a weekly energy reading, by the way, if I haven't said this. So today is August 5th, so this is the energies, present energies, and this is the past, present, immediate future, and near future energies for the end of the week. So, feminines, I'd have to say that, because I am seeing some feminine energy, that possibly you have a new love interest coming your way, or past love interest coming back to you that is divinely guided. And you also are calling them in through the rest and rejuvenation that you are doing or have did. Alright, so what is hidden in these energies? Alright, just give me 3 cards overall. What is hidden in these energies for this week? What is hidden? Spirit, what is hidden in these energies? Okay, so one of the cards that popped out is the Arrow Master. I've had this card several times pop out. It is a number 10 as well. So there's a definite total ending and new beginning coming. Okay, so the Arrow Master says hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. Okay, so what is being hidden is that arrow that you're pulling up and that intention that you're sending forward. And how are you doing it? By meditating, by getting rest and rejuvenation. You're sending that intention into the universe, okay, with that arrow. And you want to hit the mark, and you're going to hit the mark because you're going to detach from the outcome. You're going to detach from the outcome. So that's beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, so the next card that popped out was the Eagle King, which is, it's called the Big Picture Angelic Help, and it is in reverse. So this may be a bit of a challenge. It's a 12 and adds up to a 3. Now, so it's in the challenge position, which, I mean, it's maybe that's what's hidden, is that's why I come up in a challenge position, because you are now challenged to detach from the outcome of what your intentions are. Alright, it's number 12. Okay, so it showed up in a challenger position. The Eagle King challenges to see a higher purpose to events. Not everything is meant to come to pass according to your specifications. If you can't see the forest for the trees, stand back for a while and let the Eagle King fly high on your behalf. Perhaps it's time to speak to someone who has objectively an ability to see the bigger picture when you don't. Just remember that even when things don't go the way you expect, there's always a reason for the detour. Exactly, right? Okay. And the detour, I would say, is basically this woman holding a heart card. Okay. So, well, we'll move on and see what else comes out. Is there anything else? Let go of the outcome. Yes, exactly. Just, if once you pull that arrow of intention up, and now is the perfect time to make sure that you put 100% positively in that intention that you want to shoot. Nothing but positive, nothing but love. And let it, when you shoot it, just give it to the universe and let them take it. Don't be afraid of it. Don't try to challenge it, because it's, some things are just meant to happen. Okay? Alright. Alright, so there's 2 more. Okay. So this one that popped out is called Sisters of the Seasons, cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. Beautiful. Because, you know what? Didn't I say that? Hand it over to the divine and let the outcome happen. Don't worry about it, because it's, you know, I mean, obviously you are setting the intentions, okay? And the fact that we've, again, started with a 10 with this, and then the last reading started with a 10, I do see cycles changing, okay? There's no doubt about it. It's what happens, okay? And it's all due to divine order, not their timing, or not your timing, their timing. Just like the Eagle King says, it's going to happen to divine order, to their timing, to divine's timing, so to speak. Whether, you know, no matter what you say or how hard you try, if you, the more negative intention you shoot that arrow with, the off it's gonna flow. You know, it's just how it is. Okay, so we got cycles of growth, natural law, and divine order. Sisters of the season. So this card asks you to look at what season is coming towards you. What sister of the seasons is coming towards you? Look at that. Okay, so and basically all seasons are cycles, and that they come and go. So we got 4 seasons, so there's 4 cycles within a year, if you think about that too. Okay, all right, so then the last card is and that's all we're going to take, is called the Desert Prince. Okay, and it's about survival and false promises, and again it's number 19, which adds up to a 10. Okay, so again, we start with a 10, we end with a 10. The energy reading started with a 10 and ended with a 10. What's hidden started with a 10 and ended with a 10. So I'm telling you, my collective, that there is a total and complete ending of something coming, and something brand new is coming forth. And possibly a love interest, possibly a teacher. The reason why I say a love interest is because we do have a woman holding a heart, okay? And I say a teacher because you've got the couple underneath the financial constraints as well, okay? But anyways, I'm going to read from the book for this one. It's called The Desert Prince. So cycles are definitely ending. I can see that. Okay. When you stumble upon the Desert Prince, you receive a gift. The plant life that exists in the desert environment is well defended, tough, and succulent, even though it gets little or no water. In spite of external conditions, extraordinary life can form and thrive. Be tough, have courage, and dare to dream no matter what the circumstances. It may seem to be a hard time, but not only will you survive, you will thrive. In spite of conditions, you'll succeed. Dry spells are also true tests of faith and courage. Expect nothing less than what is in your most precious dreams and watch miracles manifest. Exactly. Okay, so yes, I agree with that. Alright, so next we are going to move on. So that's what's hidden, is that arrow. You're not seeing it, but you're shooting it. You know, you want to shoot it, but you don't want to. You want it now, and you can't do that. Okay. And I just noticed something else. The 2 cards in the center added up to a 1 and a 2, because it's number 12, a 3, and the other card was a 1 and a 7, which is an 8, which adds up to an 11. So we got that twin flame number again. Okay. All right. So that, I feel that possibly some kind of love is coming. There's no doubt about it. Okay, I feel that, and I feel that somebody has pulled up that intention and shot it, but it is trying to control the outcome, and you can't do that. Okay, let the divine take it. Let the natural cycles, natural law take it. Divine order, take it, because they're going to hit the mark. Okay, you're going to get the present that you want. You are going to, actually, you're going to hit the mark. You're going to get that present. And there is a masculine on that Desert Prince card, okay? So, and there's a feminine on the Sisters of the Season, so it's definite feminine energy. Back to back again. And they're both, neither one of them are looking at each other. So I'm also seeing that them two, the Sisters of the Season and the Desert Prince, they're like younger versions of the thinking woman and the thinking man. I'm getting that for some reason. Like you guys have known each other, possibly a past slave, possibly as children. I'm also seeing the Arrow Master above the Healer of the Ages. Like he's shooting it. And the Healer of the Ages is stepping in to make sure you hit that mark. Okay? These are just messages. Take what resonates. What doesn't resonate, leave on the altar, because I'm not about giving false hope or trying to trigger anybody. Okay. So, what wisdom is there that's not hidden? What's visible? What's the wisdom that's they already know? What's not hidden? Okay? Right. So, what's the wisdom that the collective knows about this energy? Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Alright. Excuse me. Okay, so the first card that popped out was called the Tribe. It's a number 8. Okay. Now, 8s are about cosmic change. They're about infinite change. Definitely change for the good. So, and then we have it's called the Tribe. So the Tribe is all about your clan of people. The people that, like your soul tribe kind of thing. Okay. So I asked the cards, what does the collective know? What are they aware of in this energy? And the Tribe card come out. So this tells me that the collective is aware of possibly the thinking women and the thinking woman are meant to be together, and also possibly aware that she does need to turn her heart around, or he does. Could be a masculine carrying a feminine energy, so that's what you guys are aware of, is that you have a tribe, or you are part of a bigger picture. You're part of a bigger perspective of people. Like you have a tribe of people, like a soul family, a soul group, so to speak. Okay, so you're aware of that. That's beautiful. Okay, so the next card that popped out was it's called To Be Fair. It's a number 38, so it's a number 11. Okay, we're going to read that one because I've never seen it before. Alright, number 38. Okay, and it's in reverse, but the essential meaning is balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. Okay, so it's in protection message, it's in protection mode rather. Injustice and inequality are part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. This is a time when you may observe an injustice righted or fairly redressed. Perhaps you come to the rescue of someone else, or are called to answer for a personal slight. You may be amazed by the sense of power that surges through you when you stand up for yourself and others. This card also indicates a good time to advocate for others who are less fortunate. Choose your cause and commit to it because you can make a difference. One thing is for certain, if fairness is your intention, the situation will resolve for the highest good of all concerned through acts of kindness, empathy, and courage. So, I asked what the collective knows. So, and you know that this could happen, okay? So, you know that an injustice, inequality, you know that. You know that these are a part of your life, okay? And that is awesome because, you know, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel you're going to feel that this will make a difference. You are going to feel that this possibly thinking man and thinking woman is a part of a tribe, a soul tribe, and you're going to be fair and objective about it. And as long as you keep fairness as a good intention in your intentions, it will resolve. And you know that because I asked what you know already. Okay. Alright, so the next one that popped out was a 39. It's called New Life, and it is also a protection mode. Alright, so 39. Birth of new ideas, growth opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. Okay, but it is in protection mode. You must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. Be immersed in the newest of it all and don't try to rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. Be here now. Life loves you. You also know that as well, because I did ask what you already know when it comes to this energy. So you are acknowledging and experiencing new things. You're experiencing new things through meditation, through asking your angels to come in and help heal you. So you are okay. You know it's okay to admit things. You know that, you know, things are just in the beginning. And you also have faith in things that they will come together. Okay? So that's awesome. Okay, so the next card that popped out, a number 44, by the way, so it's the second 44. Okay, so we got a 39, which adds up to a 12 as well. So we got 11 and 3 and 44 and 33. So we got some doubles in there, people. So we got 44 again for the second time. So the 4s are they're actually what they call a special number, or maybe that means something special to one of you guys out there. Take a look up number 44 and see what it means for you. Okay, I see 4s all the time, so to me it kind of means something for me. Alright, so it's in protection mode. Strategy, being analytical and logical. Okay, but you might be suffering from an analyst paralysis. Thinking has its place, but trying to figure everything out logically is not going to work right now. Your conclusions will likely be faulty, and you may act upon false assumptions that you will get you in a jam. Give your mind a rest. Do something creative, exercise, or meditate. Soon you'll come to your senses, and an aha moment will bring new clarity. So you know that too as well. That's why the recent past energy was mind rest and rejuvenation, meditation. Okay, so you definitely know that you got to meditate. You got to sit and contemplate things. You got to think with positive intentions. And we got a lot of thinking in this reading as well. So I'm saying, wow is all I gotta say. There is a lot of, I'm gonna say there's a higher thinking, like a higher knowing through coming through what, well, your thinking process. So you're thinking differently. You're on a different level of thinking. You're thinking on a much higher level. You're thinking about, you know, the change, the new beginning. You're putting positive affirmations or positive thinking, or changing the way you're thinking, because you know that it's not, if you don't do this, it's not going to do this. The last card that popped out is number 33, and it's called Chaos and Conflict, but it's also in protection mode. So to me, that's an ending. It's an ending to the chaos and conflict in your life. So you understand, you understand that you have to change your way of thinking. You have to change the way you're thinking, and the chaos and the conflict that's going on in there. Because what's going to happen is all that positive vibes, that raising in that vibration and staying positive in your life is going to usher in a new romantic partner, a new job, abundance, much abundance, along with a lot of healing, emotional healing, physical healing. Okay? And that's going to make you bring up that arrow of intentions and shoot it, and it's going to hit the mark, because you're going to change these things. You are going to change your way of thinking. It's going to bring about something new. Okay? And it's going to change it's going to end the chaos and the conflict in your life. Alright, so we're going to read that, because there could be a special message out there for somebody out there. Okay, number 33, that could represent, see what threes mean to you. Maybe somebody is seeing double threes or triple threes, or 3344. Trip fours. There's a lot of fours, a lot of threes, and a lot of tens in this reading. Alright, so number 33. And disarray, being at cross purposes with another, the tension of opposites, and the value of chaos before order is that just the keywords. Protection message. This is an advantage moment to restore order and recognize the opportunity for negotiation. Even in the seeming chaos, there is a kind of divine order, a complete resorting of elements. This is powerful. In your intentions is to find the best solution for the highest good of all. There is positive news. The timing is perfect. Things are already stirred up, so don't be afraid to jump into the mix. You'll discover everything you need to know about how the situation affects you long term. Be present in the eye of the chaos. This moment is valuable. Don't waste it. Beautiful message. Beautiful, beautiful message. Alright, so next we're going to move on. We're going to ask the archangels to close this reading. Actually, we're going to ask the archangels to come in first. Archangels, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective for the present and weekly energies? What messages do you have for the present and weekly energies? Beautiful, beautiful reading. I'm betting that Lionsgate has something to do with this. I'm going to say, yes, somebody's contemplating some things, but divine order is bringing you guys together, because you guys have already set the intention to do so. And you know that what you got to do, because you've been sitting and thinking about it. My nose is really itchy, guys. Usually my nose itches like that. It means somebody unexpected's coming. Alright. Thank you, angels, for the messages that you're about to bring forth. And thank you, Spirit, for the beautiful messages that you guys have already brought forth. I feel that these are pretty knowledgeable. I love you guys, and thank you. I can't thank you enough for the beautiful gift of the Reiki First 1 class. I mean, I feel so rejuvenated. I can't even explain it. Alright, so messages for the collective. Messages for the collective. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to take these 3 first, okay? So the first card that popped out was Indigo and Crystal Children, okay? And the key words are, it's Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. And I believe that I can because I am empathic. So I can feel things that normal people don't feel. Not saying that, you know, I'm the normal one, because I'm far from normal, and I like it that way. I love being unique, okay? So the second card that popped out was, okay, Spiritual Understanding, okay? And the keywords is Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Absolutely. I feel that, you know, all of our angels are with us all of the time. All you have to do is talk to them. They will talk back to you. And today, I had one of them moments where I felt that they were sending me a message because my whole body vibrated. I mean, it was weird, but I accepted it and spit it out. You know, I what else can I do? I was with my best friend. He understands, so he knows what I'm going through. Alright, so, another message from the Archangels is, it's called Courage, and it's Archangel Ariel. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. I absolutely do. I think that's beautiful. Alright, so these are what the Archangel's messages are. Alright, and chakra clearing. Archangel Metatron again. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. If you don't know what that is, go on Pinterest and type in chakra geometric shapes, or look up something about chakras. There'll be the shapes on there, okay? So that could be a specific message for somebody as well. It could be one for me. I'm not discounting myself. Alright, and the one that went face down was called Healthy Lifestyle, okay? And it says, Archangel Raphael, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for spiritual or for optimal health, okay? Spiritual must be in there somewhere. It must be a message for me, seeing how I just went through that Reiki 1 class. Thank you, Archangels, for your beautiful messages. Alright, so last but not least, and I know this is one of the reasons why you guys watch these videos, is to find out about love. So to close up this reading, by the way, those were Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, these cards were Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, and these are the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Alright, so Romance Angels, I call upon you to bring collective messages forth concerning this energy reading to top out this beautiful video. Thank you again for guiding me, for directing me, for lighting my way. Alright, so Romance Angels, what messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? messages do you have for the collective? I also feel that the planets lining up might be what's pulling this couple together as well. So, you know, but you're going to know, because you're going to be, you went in your meditative state and you talk to your angels, and, you know, they have heard you, and you know, they're guiding you. Alright. Well, already. Okay. Alright, so that could be another message. Alright. Alright. So, the first two that popped out was, it's called playfulness. Okay. And it's, the keywords on it are to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to fun to shine. Absolutely. That means let go of the worries and the fears, and you know, go back to the day when you didn't have to worry about paying the electric bill, or have to worry about getting tires on the car, or you know, or having to worry about if you're going to be able to eat this week because you got enough money, you know. So try to embrace that playfulness, recapture it, okay? Because what you're going to do is call in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Absolutely. I can see that, because you got the healer, the angels, and we got the thinking woman and the thinking man. So, yes, I agree totally to that. Your angels are bringing you together, as well as setting them pure intentions and detaching from it, you know. Knowing that they are part of your tribe, and understanding that you have to let the divine take its course is helping you draw it in by getting rid of all that negativity and all that, you know, all that bad stuff that's not, you know, good for you. Okay. So they also spit out, and this could be just a specific message, okay? The separation card, time apart from your partners on the horizon, could be a separate message, or it could be something that's coming to an end, because you know, you do have a lot of ending cards here. So I'm feeling that this is more of an ending than what it is a beginning. Like, this is coming to an ending. And the reason why I say that is because the next card that popped out was romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So separation is about to come to an end, because they're going to awaken to them intentions that you set by meditating and talking to the universe and talking to your angels and sending them positive intentions out, okay? And the next card that popped out, sorry, I knocked over my little thingy do. So the next card that popped out was retreat. Okay, it's time to disconnect from the world. And as you can see, it's a masculine and feminine energy, and they look like they're in their wedding dress and their tuxedo, like they had just gotten married and they're getting ready to go on a honeymoon, go spend some time with themselves and get to know one another, and you know, had some playfulness in their life, and you know, all that. So, and then the last card that popped out was release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So I don't feel that I feel that that's how this is going to happen. I feel that he's finally going to release the energy of that past hurt, that past, that's what he's thinking about. He's releasing it, possibly by meditating and asking the universe and listen to that inner guidance and asking for the healing intentions. Maybe feminines, you are sending him that healing intentions by allowing your inner child to come out, and you're calling in because you're doing your positive affirmations and your positive visualizations and your prayers to the universe, and saying, listen, I love them regardless, and I'll wait for as long as it takes until they release that negative energy, and you have to do this. That you have to be still, because a new life is coming. A gift is coming your way, okay? And who is it? It's your soulmate, your other half. And look, you can see the angel behind her, like lifting up that energy, like, raising up that positive intention, that she's like grabbing a hold of that arrow in sending it up to the heavens and saying, look, she does deserve love, and she's been doing good, and she's been meditating, and she's been contemplating and changing her life around, or his life. It's alright. So I'm glad to see that the separation's about to come to an end due to releasing that past hurt energy. Now, an ex doesn't mean it has to be an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend. It could just be the past. Just releasing the past in general, okay? Maybe from a past wedding, maybe a divorce could have just happened, or maybe you just went through a breakup, a separation, and you have to release all that and bring out your inner child, and you have to do this because you've been thinking about it, and the angels been telling you, they've been guiding you and healing you from that past hurt, okay? So with that being said, again, welcome to my Facebook page, Sacred Circle of the Crows, or my YouTube channel, A Crow's Call. This is Melody again, bringing forth this message. This is the energies coming for the week of August 5th through any time it could happen. I'm not putting an ending to that, but I'm just telling you that I feel that it's coming this week. I feel that it has something to do with the planets that are lining up in the Lion's Gate, so to speak. I feel that this very well could be something bigger than we could ever imagine, of course. But I'm asking you as a collective to stay positive, stay rejuvenated, get the rest you need. Keep in contact with your angels. They are around you. They are healing you. Do your sacred geometry to call in Archangel Metatron, or call in any of the archangels. They're all there to help. If you don't call the right one, they'll all still come anyways. But you have to ask them. And once you shoot this air, once you bring up this intention and you start putting this intention out there, make sure you stay positive with it. Make sure you let go of the outcome, because divine timing is at hand. But there is also a gift coming. So make sure you stay balanced, my loves. Make sure you stay grounded, my loves. Alright, blessed be from the Cross Priestess.